Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's video is not actually scripted in any way. I'm in this ranging market right now, and I'm seeing some potential opportunities here. Especially we have a doji here, and I missed this trade actually just now. When this doji break was broken, I could have entered from this round number down here around this area, this round number with 1.04200. I would have entered down here. I've gone with the buyers, but I kind of missed the trade, so I'm waiting for another doji break to the upside here. And we also have a kind of though it's not a very strong supply area up here, you understand. So inside this supply area now, if we have an entry, we can mark it and combine it with the doji break. If you have a doji break, and take probably a rejection trade, then also we can also take a doji break here. So let's just see how that goes. Basically, I'll mark the supply area here, then I'll mark the lower time frame entry here also. So I just did right now on S30. So let me check S15. Okay, can't find anything there. So this is the doji break, and this is supply, and this is the lower time frame entry. So this is the lower time frame entry, and this is supply. So I'm waiting for this this break to happen. Now, one thing I always tell my students is that anytime you have a ranging market sequence is one of the first things you should always look for. Especially if the ranging market has a doji. We have this market sequence of 2 red, then green after 2 red, we have green after it. The same thing happened here when I missed this trade. So if we have 2 reds going into this area, if we have 2 reds coming down, breaking this doji again, we can take another trade. We also have a common point of rejection. So this trade was a very good trade actually, the one I missed. But now if we have this market break this doji range and close inside here, or even if you close here, we can wait for margin of safety and we'll take a trade. We have a gap down here, so we'll just wait for price to come back into this lower time frame entry, then we'll take a rejection trade. Also, there's a trend line we can draw, though I know that the chart is becoming very but the thing that is it's not a problem though. So we have this is trying to form this kind of basic market structure, but here we have the way it is right now, the common point of rejection still works here, but I kind of doubt it. But let's go with it. Since we have a gap down here, I believe that at least this first time we should be able to, because of this round number, we should be able to win this. And if we don't win it, it's all right, basically. It's just to understand that you're not going to make accurate decision every time. That was a winning trade. Now with that push to the downside, I have a feeling that the sellers want to actually break this level and just go to the down. So I'm not going to go with the buyers again here. Now one more thing I want us to observe in this market is that we have the major trend is downwards. It's a major downtrend. So the sellers are more likely to push this market to the downside. So we need to be careful about that too. So that I prefer going with sellers in this market than actually going with buyers. And now that we've broken this common point of rejection, we may just keep going, pushing to the downside, So that was kind of a lucky trade though, the last trade we took actually. But let's check the rest of the market. Now the thing there is, I actually wanted this session to be a live trading session, like a real trade session. But the thing there is, I kind of don't feel like doing too much today, so I just feel like it's best for me not to enter the market when you don't feel like, especially when you don't feel like. So one of those things my students normally ask me is what happens when you don't feel like trading? What do you do? My advice to you is, if you don't feel like trading, don't trade. You can practice. It's all right. That's exactly what we are doing right now. It's okay. You have to keep practicing regardless of your feelings. And as a trader, you have to have this discipline of showing up regardless of how you feel, because how you feel doesn't really matter to the market. You understand? So either you show up practicing or you show up in the real trade. It really doesn't matter, really. You need to just show up, basically. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now, making sure that I show up, and I'm recording my experiences doing that also. So it's one of those things. So let's just I was trying to see if we could go with the sellers because of this morning star, but I probably will only take a trade above this common point of rejection. So we have this morning star. If the price comes to this area now and breaks, pulls ahead of this kind of mini supply area, I probably will take a trade above this round number or above this common point of rejection. But since that did not happen, I won't take the trade. It's as simple as that. So let's just check the rest of the market. Let's see what we can do. I really don't want to take too much time into this market, so whatever lessons we are able to learn, we'll just do it like that. So we're already learning one of those lessons is to, when you don't feel like trading, just don't trade. It's as simple as that. But you can practice. You understand? Practice is, you have to constantly practice regardless of your feelings. But taking real trades, if you don't feel like it, then don't do it. It's as simple as that. Okay. Okay, the sellers have actually come in. Okay, fine. They're breaking this level now. After this level, they're probably just going to keep dropping like crazy. That's a very strong push to the downside. If we have a gap down this round number, okay, let me do this. Let's just go with $5. Just because of the gap down, I will let's just go in with $5. It doesn't matter really. Let's see what happens. Now this market is shifting. You can, if you look at this, let me come up with another. Let's go in with another trend line. You probably will see clearly now what's happening. If you connect all this buyer's entry now, you see. So we've broken the structure right now. I'm kind of expecting a retracement because of this gap down. That's why I went with just very small amounts. You understand? Just in case the buyers will give us a retracement. But I still have a feeling that the sellers are still going to just push to the downside. So let's see how it goes. Okay, we have a gap up. But I'm not going to take this trade again, though we won that trade. So let's go back to the amount we had before. But let's just go in with 50 this time around. Alright, so let's look for a very good trade, because I want us to find a very good trade. And if you don't find the setup, it doesn't matter if you're in demo or you're in your real account. You don't find a setup, you don't take the trade. The more you take your practice sessions seriously, now the better your real trading sessions are going to be. So that's one thing I always encourage everybody to do. Take your practice session seriously. Treat that money as if it's yours, even though you're not going to withdraw it. Over time, you'll get used to it, because every practice session you do trains your paradigm. You are building a paradigm for it. It trains your psychology, it trains your subconscious, you know. So you want to do everything you can to make sure that your demo sessions are just like your real sessions as much as you can. Now, the video I'm currently working on is the difference between the demo and the real trading sessions. Yes, that video is going to take a lot from me, especially my editing skills, because I'm not very good at editing right now, but it doesn't matter. I'll get better at it and I'll make sure that video works. So give me a thumbs up for that. I really appreciate a like for that. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers right now, so I would really appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm looking at this. We may have a third touch here, but the price hasn't come down, so we'll keep this in the archive. Let's go back to where we're coming from. Okay. Oh, this is a very strong momentum. I would have said we should we should take this trade if price breaks this area. But you see, this momentum is very strong, though we have some buyers activity inside, but it's still a strong momentum. Okay, if this one ends as a green candle, then the momentum is broken. If price comes down now, we can take the trade. Oh, it didn't end as a green candle. And we have a doji here also. If we have an exhaustion candle that comes down straight down like this, and we have a gap down, I'll be able to not totally ignore this this strong momentum, but at least we'll probably be able to take a very, very good trade. So I'll keep this one in the favorites also. Okay, so far so good. The sellers keep pushing down. Okay, we'll just keep checking the markets to see. Okay, let's check other markets like the stocks section. You know, somebody was mentioning the other time that I don't always go to this section. I actually do everything though. I go to this kind of sections also. Now we have this supply here, and it's a very is a high potential area for us to take a trade. Now we cannot just trust the supply, and this is a weak momentum. So let's check inside the supply to see if we have a lower time frame entry. Okay, there's one in 30 seconds, so we can take a rejection trade here. Can take a rejection trade here. That'll be nice. So we'll mark the supply, then we'll mark the, let's check S15 quickly. Okay, S30 is solid. Let me just check S10 for the fun of it. Okay, we have one down here. That's good. I'm glad we checked S10. Okay, here we go. Mark this. We'll also mark it as a lower time frame entry. So if price comes into this place or this place, we'll have an opportunity. We'll have an opportunity here because this supply was able to break this level and broke this level also. So I have a feeling that there are some strong sellers inside this place. So we'll mark this one as a favorite. Let's cycle through all our favorites. Oh, there's a big rejection here. That tells you that we have some very strong buyers here. Now if this price breaks this area, it might not be viable anymore. may not be viable anymore. Now let me check inside this area if I can still find a demand. If there's a demand somewhere down here, okay, we have a demand down here. We can base off of that demand, take a trade. This is the demand area. You've created a lower time frame demand there. Let me just check extend quickly. Okay, we're good. I really want it to close down here so that I can go with buyers. If it okay, good. Come on now. Come on. We have a gap down. I will go with the buyers. Though it's not a very good a setup trade. But you see, this in this hammerhead candle coming from this supply area, you understand, has already given us that we have some buyers in the market already, and they've started the cycle of buying. Like you can see from here to here is buyers activity. So this kind of T-shaped candle, or some people call it hammerhead candle, is a sign of reversal actually, especially when you are in a very a kind of strong level. You can see this level is a strong level, you understand, and this momentum is also a strong momentum, but the momentum got weaker as it comes closer into this level, you understand. So that's why I took this trade, basically because of this confirmation. This inverted hammerhead candle was a confirmation for me, especially we now have a gap down also. Excuse me, we have a gap down also over here, you understand. That's why I took the trade. So sometimes, you know, a little bit of confirmation here and there, lower time frame entry, they are good confirmations too. I know somebody was asking the other time, like what are other confirmations apart from gap down that you can actually have in your trading session. So this is one of it. I know I answered the question then, but I'm answering it for everybody right now. So you can see this kind of candlesticks, when you see them on a level, on a particular level like this, you see this level, we have this third touch. Oh, let me just quickly mark it for everybody so that you can see. So let's do the markings quickly over here. So over here we have first touch, we have second touch. So we have first touch, second touch, and we have a high. Look at this, we have a higher high, and this will be our third touch officially, you understand. But what I did was I went into the lower time frame to look for, we have this is a lower time frame entry. Okay, this is a lower time frame entry. You can see over here, and this will be our trade. This will be our trade. You understand? So basically, it's a third touch. But we didn't have the breakouts. But we're able to find a lower time frame entry that started a chain reaction for the buyers to come in here, and this was our confirmation. This area is our confirmation. So this was our reversal sign to enter the market. So that's basically why we took this trade, you understand. So that will be all for today's session. I know it's kind of a short one. Very soon we'll be making like longer form content. I just want us to, you understand, to have learned one or two things today. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. See you in the next one. Bye.